In this video, you're going to see every shot shown from my round here at Muirfield. And let me tell you, it was a very good round. How good? You're gonna have to find out. I had a chance for my lowest round ever, but could I hold on? The wind picked up, there's a huge amount of bunkers out there, and the back nine can show its teeth. Well, you're about to find out. Before we get on the first tee, let me show you around this glorious clubhouse and learn about some amazing history that they have here at Muirfield.
Welcome to Seb on Golf. This is the Open Eclectic.
This is one of those holes you've got to just step up and golf shot. Come on! That is worth two, really. We are on one today. This is warmed up. It's coming. Sit now. Sit now. Sit now.
Now this was going to be a special one for a number of reasons, but Muirfield is one place that very few golfing content creators have been able to come up and play and film. Home of the Honourable Company of Edinburgh Golfers, who came up with the original rules of golf back in 1744, the 13 original rules. So much history inside this building, on this golf course. I'm very, very lucky boy to get to come and play here. Massive thank you to the guys at Muirfield for having me, and Robert Maguire for showing us around this amazing clubhouse. But down to business, here is the scorecard so far in the Eclectic, and all the boys in front of me, you can see their last competitive round here for Muirfield will be counting for them as well. We don't just need birdies, we need them on those big stretches of holes, 3 through to 5, and of course 8 and 9. A hot start would be very nice indeed.
Come on, we need a low one today. A couple of poor scores recently, we need to step up today. Don't often get lots of par 5s on links courses, there's 3 here today, and one of them is on a shot hole we need for the Eclectic, so got to capitalise.
Yeah, it's that 5th hole, the one I'm talking about there, but long way to go before we get there. Bunkers down the left here.
We are cooking.
We're cooking indeed, down the right-hand side. Just missed the fairway, but it's okay. Had 166 yards in here, downwind, hit an 8-iron, trying to run it in, and it was on a decent line. Slightly left of the flag.
Oh! That has rolled so far.
It just did not stop, guys, and it's rolled through the green and into a bunker. Bit of green to work with. Got to get this one clipped just on the green. Catch up. Look how fast that is down at the flag. Sit now.
It's glorious sand, by the way. Glorious sand.
Simple tap-in par, and that's fine. Par, no problem. Always good to start with a nice solid par. Second hole. Lots of bunkers. They are a theme here, and they're going to be a factor today, let me tell you. The pin was tucked just over those bunkers on the right, so I needed to really go left of the fairway, and I had not done that. Here we go. Had 89 yards, 54 degree wedge. Had to get it really, really high and come down super soft. And you know what? I could not have hit this any better. Just such a difficult one to get it to stop anywhere near the flag. And it had hit the ground in that little gap and rolled through. Birdie putt on its way on the second hole. Good solid contact, rolling really nicely across. And you know what? Had a look.
That's encouraging. That's encouraging.
Very encouraging that I've got the speed down nice and early there. Tap in, par. Okay, solid start. Third hole. This is a birdie hole. This is the stretch of holes. We need a birdie. 3, 4, and 5. If we could birdie any of those 3, it would be massive. Absolutely massive for the chase in the Eclectic.
It's going to be a long way in from there.
Didn't get this one great. It was out to the right, but it was all right. Hit on its way. 175 yards. I've hit my 4-iron DHY there.
Don't know. It's on a decent line. I took the enough club. It's either going to be good or in the bunker.
I couldn't see it, and it wasn't in the bunker, but it was quite good. Birdie putt.
Get there. Get there.
Not to be. Okay, at least I gave it a try. Pace control looking fairly solid as well, which is going to breed confidence.
Right, this looks dangerous. I think I'm going to have to go up to the right and hope it hangs on. But look at that cliff there. There's the bunkers there. This is one of those holes where you've got to just step up and hit a golf shot.
You really do. You can't see just how big a runoff it is to the left-hand side. I could not miss left. And I've hit my hybrid here. Asking it to stay.
You know, I think it's got there. I think that's up. Wow.
It was indeed up. And another birdie putt for the Eclectic. Play this one way out to the left. Surely not that much break, but hang on. Here it comes. Could it? No. Fist in mouth moment. Thought I had a chance. If I'm honest, I was just trying to two-putt that. But it's great to give it a look. Couldn't believe how much that broke. 4 pars in a row, and here it is. That par 5. You know we've had a bit of a love-hate relationship with par 5s in the series so far. This would be an amazing one to get a birdie on because it was a hole we needed for the eclectic.
Okay, good news or bad news? Good news, it's only about 260 left in. The bad news is uphill and into the wind. There's bunkers everywhere. Can't get there, just can't get there. So I've got to think about not laying up too far because it's going to be into the wind for the next one, but getting past the main bunkers and staying short of the next one. So I think it still is 3-wood. Hopefully going to leave me about 100-ish, which sounds ridiculous, but I think it is. It's going to go probably about normally 210 in the air, 3-wood. Going to go about 190 here. It's going to leave 100-ish playing shot when you allow for the wind again.
See, this is something that I don't think enough people do. When you're laying up, you need to properly think about what you're laying up to, not just hit a shot somewhere forward. You've got to think about what you want for the next one. It's the whole point of a layup. I don't think people give it enough attention. But I certainly did here, and I don't earn a reward. Just off the fairway, but a good number in. I had a little 90 yards here with the pitching wedge into the wind, and I liked it. Just got up behind the pole. This is huge for a birdie, and in the eclectic as well.
Stay there, it's massive. Stay there, it's massive. Come on! That is worth 2, really. Needed it for the eclectic. Get in.
That is big for momentum. We go under par and we get closer. The hunt is on. Running out of rounds in this series, guys. I've got to get a low one today. We've still not found that under par round of any of the courses in the open rota so far. Could today be the day? We've got off to a good start. Wasn't sure where this one went. There's lots of bunkers down that left-hand side. Hadn't seen it in any yet, and that's because it was not. It was further down. It actually just landed in between the two and bounced to here. Incredibly lucky, and you've got to capitalise on that bit of luck, and sadly I did not. Pushed this one out way to the right, fanned it out towards that group on the next hole, and now we're scrambling. No bogeys on the scorecard so far. Clip this one nicely. Down the hill, rolling. It's rolled a little bit past, so we're going to have to work for our par. Keep the bogey off the scorecard. In it goes. Nicely done.
Oh yes, that is a handy one to save. That was tricky.
7th hole, par 3, 147 yards. Bunkers left and short right, and I'd hit it too good.
Oh, I flushed it too good. Man, I'm delighted with that. It did. That was actually a golf shot.
Birdie putt on the 7th. Anytime there's a decent length par 3, I'm delighted to make par, to be honest. That one wasn't that long, but it was playing uphill into the wind, so I had to hit a bit of extra club. They actually hit a 5-iron into that. 8th hole. Lots of bunkers to avoid. It was all right there indeed. Middle of the fairway. Downwind here, I had 156 yards, hitting an 8-iron, trying to land it short and run it in. And I was watching it. On a decent line, but it's come up way, way short. Just did not get that one. Clip this nicely down here. You see it just running out and releasing away from me here.
Oh, I just stopped on top of it.
And now we've got sort of 8 or 9 feet for a par to keep the bogey off the card, but it goes in. There it is. You can see I'm fired up for today, guys. I'm up for this one.
You know, sometimes you stand over a putt and you're like, this can't miss, this can't miss. Doesn't happen very often. When it does, delightful.
Right, everyone switch on. Another par 5 here and another birdie hole in the eclectic.
Fade it off the bunker whilst trying to draw it off the fairway. Who cares? It gets the job done.
I'll be honest, there was OB all down the left-hand side here. I was trying to aim it right and draw it back to the middle. I didn't. It actually went way left, but thankfully pushed back a little bit to the fairway. We're not going to grumble. I just decided to go for this one as well. You can see it's gone left. There's OB all down the left, and I didn't think it was as close to it as I actually ended up, but it was down there.
I'm proud of myself.
I'm proud because I took on the shot and I hit it, and yeah, it doesn't actually look it from that angle, but it was quite near at the OB, considering where I was aiming. Anyway, eagle putt from off the green, of course, but this one was a great pace. Pace was so good today. I was so pleased with that. And we are going to have a chance, guys, to go 2 under and to get another shot in the eclectic.
Stay your line. Yo, come on. Right, we're cooking now. We are officially cooking. This is a chance for the lowest round of the series so far.
But look what's happened. We're just starting to catch the boys up, and Tiger makes another one himself that he didn't have in the other rounds. Of course he does. But at the turn, guys, massive thank you once again to the guys at Mercedes-Benz, who have been a patron of the Open for a long, long time now, working golf for over 30 years. Partner with me for this series, and the vehicles they've been giving me to get around to all the different Open venues have been nothing but phenomenal. All electric as well, and there's another extra special EQS coming later in the series. I can't wait to show you that car.
Boom. 40 yards left to where I'm aiming, which is in the middle of the fairway. Oh, lovely. Right, the lie's not great, guys. There's not anything protecting the front of the green. There's still bunkers left and right, but right in the middle, I can sort of run this one in. And the lie's horrible. It's down, grass behind it. I'm gonna just try and muscle one out. It's gonna come out low and just start running towards the flag and hopefully not go long.
Good Lord, I love to talk a game, don't I? Time to do it now, Seb. It was 8-iron from 154 yards.
It's come out nice. Now, kick.
Asked it to go, wanted to release.
Oh, we got the perfect bounce. Just gone past the flag left now. Birdie putt incoming, about 30 feet.
Birdie putt. Now, this one was not on an eclectic hole, but we don't really care. Let's just make some birdies under par. Need to keep this going. And look at it, had a chance. Coming back.
We are on one today. This is warmed up. It's coming. It's coming.
It was coming indeed. And everyone just hold on, because this is now 3 under par through 10 holes. Uncharted territory for me on the channel. And you look at it, I've got a spring on my step. Does anyone get that reference? Bit of Bob Does Sports?
Oh, wow.
Shout out to you.
Look at that.
Taking a moment to reflect here, the coastline.
Special. Just praying we're not in that bunker.
A very gettable one here, 11. Only 354 yards. And I had only 90 in here. Trying to leave it under the hole.
That's the one we wanted. Didn't quite get up the hill, but it's better than being behind the hole. Well, it's a pretty cowardly shot from me. I maybe overthought what I didn't want to do, but I'm quite glad I did, because look at this. This is a false front. I mean, I didn't get it up there, but if you're putting from where Daryl is now, behind that hole, treacherous, treacherous, but come and look how good this looks. Look up and over this ridge, and look what we're greeted with. What a vista. Alta Vista, remember that? Who remembers Alta Vista? The original search engine. Look at that. Look at that.
Right, we need to take this in and enjoy it, guys, because the wind was about to kick up. And when the wind kicks up around Muirfield, it can do some damage. Tiger Woods, when he was chasing down a Grand Slam here in 2002, he shot an 81 in one of his rounds. That ultimately took him out of contention, so got to stay on our game. And a nice par on 11, we cannot grumble.
Oh, it's the best one I've hit all day. It's a different feeling when it comes out the middle, isn't it? It's one I'm not used to, but oh, love it.
Right, 12th, I was trying to just hold this one in. I'd got all sort of linksy feels here, trying to play a little fade off. There was a huge bank. I wanted it to kick forward and start spinning around the slope towards the flag on. Didn't really happen, if I'm honest.
B minus.
And we've left a long one, big breaking up the hill off the left, giving it a good swipe, bobbling its way down, surely not.
Get the ball, get the ball. Get the
Tiger makes another birdie though to stop me getting too close to him. I go to 13 under, guys. This is incredible stuff. 4 under par, and 3 of them have been on birdie holes for the eclectic. This is the stuff of dreams. Switch on. We do not want to let it go now. And where is that ball going?
Get a kind bounce.
Oh no.
That's not a kind bounce. When you're playing well, you've got to keep going. Don't get nervous. That's what you do. The first few times you're under par, you think don't mess it up, don't mess it up. Always just throw it away a bit. And eventually you limp home. Then you can go lower. I've been lower now, I've got nothing to fear. I'm going to try and rip this close.
Took me a long time to learn this mindset, guys, but you've got to try and achieve things. When you're doing well, just trust your swing, and I've just gone for it, and look what's happened there. Off the pin, and it spins back. Still, wow. Not a single bogey on the scorecard so far. Can we keep it that way?
Oh, we are flying.
Absolutely. I am so amped up now. You can see it in my step. I'm walking, I'm marching to the ball each time. This one was coming in from 154. It was a little 8-iron.
I was really expecting the wind to take that, and it just did not.
Did not indeed. And we've got a lot of work to do. It's officially a birdie putt, but really we're just trying to get this anywhere near the hole and keep this score going. Do not want to drop a shot now. And the pace control today, well, I'm going to say it. I'm just going to say it. It's been exemplary. Convert this one for par. Yes, the putter, the Spider GT putter, it just felt phenomenal in my hands. The hole was looking enormous today, and we're getting close to something very, very special. I've never shot more than a couple of under, I don't think, on the channel so far, and this is a chance to just smash that, achieve the first under par round of the series for the Open Eclectic, make a massive move on the leaderboard, and help my average score. A lot was on the line here.
I've got over the bunker. Okay, got to switch on here. Huge putt off the green, goes down and then starts to bend. Up over ridge to start with. Just got to get it inside 5.
I hit a 205 yard 7-iron to this point, and I was so comfortable with the pace control. It was all about just trusting it, getting to the ridge, looking at the slopes, and letting the ball do its work. And look at this one. technically for birdie and on an eclectic
For a long
birdie hole.
time, I was convinced I'd underhit that. I thought that was going to go so far short, and then it just kept going. So glad, because I walked up there, saw how steep it is from the middle of the green. It's just kept feeding. About 3 foot left to par.
Tap this one in, because then we've got a very steep challenge, a very long par 3 on the 16th, 186 yards. This one was a 4-iron.
Absolutely flushed it. Go on, get up. Get up.
And the reason I'm so happy, guys, not just because of the score I'm defending, but anyone that watches the channel knows that is such a weakness of my game, the long par 3s. So anytime I get a really good solid strike with a long iron, I'm very, very pleased. And this one had rolled a little bit out of the comfort zone here. Nicely done though. We're still bogey free, guys. Can you believe it? 17th hole, and this is an eclectic hole. We've got so lucky with some of the par 5s falling on the eclectic holes we needed birdies on. And I mean, if we birdie this, we go to 5 under. That's completely uncharted territory. I had 230 yards in, hit a hybrid, and I was loving it.
Go on then. Darryl likes it. Let's get up there, quick. Hey, mine could have just caught a shoulder there.
Wanted to get up and have a look at it, and it had stayed short. Could have easily kicked down. Darryl hit an unbelievable shot in there for his eagle putt. We're putting this down as for eagle, and I am putting it, and I just had so much faith in my touch around the greens with the putter. That one even had a look. I was completely dialed in, and I've just got to enjoy these moments. I'm so grateful to have this all filmed to watch back and enjoy. And for a birdie to go 5 under par, I'm just walking them in. I'm fist pumping everything. Even Darryl's smiling. He can't believe it. We can't believe it. DJ's made a birdie as well, but we are officially off the bottom of the leaderboard now, only 2 behind Ricky Fowler. Now, the 18th, in towards the clubhouse. Can we make par and shoot 5 under par, a 66 at Muirfield? But hang on a minute, I've pushed it right into thick, thick rough.
Miss it, bounce it, please bounce it.
It was heading towards the bunkers on the left.
It has?
Now, don't get too excited, Sebby. It bounced the first ones, but...
Is there another one there though?
Yes, there is. Yes, there is. And now we've got this up and down in front of the famous Muirfield clubhouse for my lowest ever score and a 5 under par round, bogey free.
Oh my God.
I could not help but chuckle because it's just been, I mean, it's 2.5 foot, guys. Come on, Sebby, convert this.
Yes. Come on. Wow, I mean, don't know what to say. I thought I'd messed it up there on that last, but bunker game's been great. Everything's been great today. It's one of those rounds where it's all falling together at once. This thing has warmed up. It's been absolutely incredible. By far the best I've ever played on camera. I don't know how I'm going to pick a shot of the day. Guys, comment down below, what do you think? What's the shot of the day? Drop a like on it if you enjoyed it. We needed that for the eclectic. If you're new to this channel, make sure you subscribe. Go back in the playlist, watch all the other Every Shot Showing videos. Get caught up. So we've got only a few more to go now, chasing down the leaderboard. Here is the leaderboard now. There's a chance, boys. You're telling me there's a chance. See you next time.
Shot of the day, we've gone for the birdie on 12 just because it was a big breaking one, and it was the moment I started to really believe. Look at that, 23 putts. The Spider GT absolutely flying for me, and I'd earn a little reward.
Okay, I've heard a lot about the Cummel. This is a Cummel.
This is Cummel, yeah. But it's very traditional golf club liqueur after lunch. Get you ready for the first tee in the afternoon.
Well, we are playing again this afternoon, so this is my live now.
Yeah.
So what's in it? What's in it? Well, cheers. Thank you so much for having us.
It's kind of an aniseed, caraway seed type liqueur, 40%.
Whoa!
So we've got the
Crikey. Can you smell that from there?
A bit easy
I think you might be able to
He's
smell it
already
from
had
there. Here we go.
some.
Cheers.
Welcome to Muirfield.
Oh, wow. Oh, it's lovely, actually. That's lovely.
Muirfield and not
You're not an aniseed guy, are you? That is, oh, I could definitely,
nice, isn't
oh,
it?
it's
Dangerous,
beautiful.
though.
Very dangerous.
Dangerous.
Oh, yeah, cheers. Thank you. Oh, I love a Cummel.
Welcome to
I
Muirfield.
love a Cummel.
I'll drive the Mercedes back.
You're driving now, Darryl.